everyone, and welcome to Daily Newspaper Analysis, which is brought to you by LawSikho. So, today we have one editorial for a discussion that is from the Indian Express again. The title of this article is What is Driving the New Language Domicile Protest in Jharkhand? So, this we will study and we will try to understand as to what is the entire protest about, which languages are being given the domicile status, and why people are coming out on protest with this particular thing. Then we have the news updates for our prelims exam, and then we also have the legal updates for the news. Let's see that why this particular issue is into news. So several parts of Jharkhand are seeing massive protests against the inclusion of Bhojpuri and Magahi as regional languages in the district level competitive examinations for government jobs. Now, as we know that there are district level, state level, and the national level competitive exams. So when we talk about the district level competitive exams in Jharkhand for government jobs, there are these regional languages for Bhojpuri and Magahi that have now been actually, they are proposed to be included under the regional languages segment. Now let's understand why at all are these protests taking place. So, Jharkhand Personnel, Administrative Reforms and Rajabhasha Department issued a notification to include Magahi, Bhojpuri, and Angika, among others, as regional languages in the district level selection process through exams conducted by the Jharkhand Staff Selection Commission, that is the SSC. So basically, what will happen is that now people who have Magahi, Bhojpuri, and Angika also as their regional languages will very easily be able to participate and take part in these government district level examinations. Now let's see that why at all this is not liked by a section of the society. So this notification has triggered resentment in a section of people, especially in Bokaro and Dhanbad, who saw the inclusion of Bhojpuri and Magahi as an infringement on the rights of the Adivasis and Moolvasis. So basically, they're saying that the jobs, the district level jobs, which were earlier considered to be as a method of upliftment of these Adivasis and Moolvasis, specifically in the area of Bokaro and Dhanbad, now there will be a chance that these jobs might be taken away from these people because now other languages, specifically if we talk about Magahi and Bhojpuri, they also have become, would become the regional languages under this segment. And that is why it would try to, or it would be in a capacity to infringe these job opportunities for these Adivasis and Moolvasis. So this is in relation to appointment in the lower level jobs in the districts. Now let's see that what is the domicile policy issue. So protesters are demanding that 1932, so the year of 1932, be made the cutoff date while taking into account proof of land records for the state's domicile policy. Now, of course, someone has to stay for a particular period of time in a particular area to be able to enjoy the domicile status. Now, for this timeline, the protesters are saying that 1932 be taken as a time limit and nothing after that or before that. In 2016, the Raghubar Das government came out with a relaxed domicile policy that included the criteria such as employment for last 30 years. So just not holding the land since any particular time, but also if somebody was holding any kind of employment for the last 30 years, according to the 1985 cutoff of the year. So they were also, being given the domiciles for the state. And this was actually considered to be as a relaxed domicile policy. Then in 2019, the Hemant Soren government set up a cabinet subcommittee to redefine the domicile. So definitely there has been a ruckus and tussle around the domicile policy, in the state. And that is why this change every now and then has made a confusion amongst the people. And that is why the local people who have been the longest residents of the state find it is threatening in some or the other way. Now let's see what do we have for the news updates for the day. First is Kerala to get first caravan park in Wagamon. So the authorities have planned to launch caravan tourism under the Caravan Kerala project before the start of the monsoon. Basically, it will be implemented by the tourism department with private partnership. So this is an important feature of the Karma Park is that one can experience the beautiful scenery, including of hills, forest, backwaters, and rivers while traveling in the caravan. So basically, it's like a mini bus kind of a thing, which is, which has all the basic facilities within itself. Like, you can simply relate it to like we have the vanity vans for various celebrities in the country. So somewhat like that is also the caravan van. Second, Ayci named MD and CEO of Air India. So Tata Sons on Monday announced the appointment of former Turkish Airlines chairman Ilker Ayci as the CEO and the MD of Air India. Now, as we know that Air India has been disincentivized and has been moved to Tata company now. The announcement comes more than 2 weeks after the Tata Sons took control over the Air India after winning a bid for its privatization last year. Now, here we have the legal updates or the legal news for the day. Firstly, it says that persons not named in crime have no locus to seek quashing of proceedings concerning some other accused, says the Supreme Court. So, recently, the Supreme Court has observed that the persons who are not named as accused in a crime or the case registered by CBI based on the crime cannot be permitted to ask for quashing the proceedings concerning some other persons who have been named as accused in the given trial. So the bench of Justices A.M. Khanvilkar and C.T. Ravikumar was considering the special leave petition assailing Uttar Pradesh High Court's order dated January 13, 2020. Now, while disposing of the petition, the bench in Hukum Chand Garg and another versus State of UP and another observed so. The second one for the day is spouse refusing to accord a divorce on mutual consent despite being convinced that the marriage has failed amounts to cruelty. So the Kerala High Court has held that if one of the spouses is now at the moment refusing to accord or give divorce on mutual consent despite being convinced earlier that of the fact that the marriage has failed, so it is nothing but cruelty to the other spouse. And no one can force another to continue in a legal tie if the relationship deteriorated beyond repair, the court observed. So this was all for the day. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. Or also, if you wish to download the PDF of today's slides, you can download or you can be a participant in our Telegram channel. Also, you can scan this QR code. The link is there in the description box below for the Telegram channel. Also, please do not forget to follow us on our official Instagram channels for Judiciary, CLAT Prep, UGC Net, as well as Law Finance exams. Thank you so much.